want to talk more about the children and what's happening to kids in the New York schools. In your testimony, you said at your last meeting, you had a mother talk about how school buses are overcrowded, that her son has only been on time to school, I think, a couple times the entire school year, which is unbelievable. You said migrant students are exempt from vaccines. You've had some outbreak of something here. Safety agents training to protect kids at school has been curtailed. Students with disabilities, their schools have been cut $1 million per school. I mean, this is after the kids have just went through the whole COVID experience and everything else. And now we've seen in the news the last couple of days what's happened with the one school where the kids go home and learn from home. We're going to put migrants into school. So this, to me, seems to be the issue that I think is really hitting a nerve with the American people. Like, this is happening to our kids. How many migrant students are in the New York public school system this school year? New migrant students are in the system.
I don't have that specific number. What I can tell is that in my district, I believe the last number was around 5,000. My district, it's 2/3 of Manhattan. And we have, in my district, we have a lot of the hotel rooms that are being used for as shelters and where families are prioritized. So we have a disproportionate number of families as in the shelters because, of course,
the comptroller, in your testimony, you have a quote from the comptroller, and he says 12,000 migrant students in the New York City public schools since June 30th. Is that an accurate number in your judgment?
I believe so, yes.
12,000 new students brought into the schools in just the last 7 months. That seems to be. Yeah. Do you have children in the New York public schools?
I do have.
Have you seen an impact with your kids and the type of education they're getting?
What I have seen is an impact in the entire district. So from the buses that are running late, I think particularly just principals are very concerned because they never know when they're going to get new students. And I am the founding board chair of a charter school in Brooklyn that was specifically designed for students who don't speak English. I know how much it takes to teach children who don't speak English at home, like my kids, to learn English. It's very specifically designed work. You need qualified teachers, and even if we have the resources, there are just not enough ESL qualified teachers in New York City to be hired. The other thing that I think is very important is the safety issue, because this is the number one thing that I hear from parents in my community. They want more school safety agents in their buildings. There is a lack of school safety agents, and the fact that Mayor Adams had to cancel this class, which I can't tell you how desperately needed it is. We have had, after COVID, dramatic increase in bullying and violence in our schools. I'm the chair of the school safety committee, so I hear the most extreme cases in my district of kids who are getting a safety transfer where they want to go to another school because they don't feel safe. And the number one thing that we want is more school safety agents. And this has been cut, and he said that now parents will have to volunteer, which we are not qualified to be school safety agents. We don't have the training, and many parents don't have the capacity.
Should the federal government stop the practice of releasing illegal migrants into the country? Should we say no more illegal migrants are allowed in the country? Should we do that?
I think we should follow federal law.
Yeah.
I think we should follow federal law.
Okay.
And what I can tell is that my family, we have been through many processes of getting a visa. I've been a student visa, a work visa. My family just became a refugee, and the vetting process is extensive. My husband's 85-year-old grandparents who lost everything they had when Russia invaded Ukraine had to wait many months. We had to provide extensive documentation to be able to get the visa. And so I think legal immigrants like myself look at this process and ask why there is this double standards, why we're not asking any kind of documentation, there is not any kind of vetting process.
Yeah, you did it the right way, and you're feeling it personally. You did it the right way, and yet your kids who need the services in the school are being denied that because of folks who aren't doing it in the legal and appropriate way. How long have you been on the Community Education Council?
It is my 3rd year. I'm on my 2nd term.
And you're the vice president of that group?
Yes, I've been elected by the school parents in District 2.
Well, I'm sure they appreciate, as we do, your hard work on behalf of kids, and particularly at this troublesome time. Thank you very much.